information about the carbonisation furnace. That is one of our products, one of the plants that we have. We are the twin rope, well, the manufacturers that have some products like today's we're going to share the carbonization machine, and also we have other products, the waste tire waste plastic pyrolysis machine, and also the lithium battery separate device, and some machine that we can recycle the solar panel, and the like the PCB board, we can recycle the metal from the kind of waste things. Well, we are the manufacturer in China. We are the twin rope, and you are also welcome to come to our factory and our company to visit the whole process of our equipment. Our company is in Henan province in China. You can come here. We have a large factory that is nearly 40,000 square meters. There are many prototypes, so you can have you can come here and know more information about this. Well, today's topic we're gonna to share some information about the carbonization machine. Well, just to let this set, here it is a device that burns materials such as bamboo and wood under an oxygen-free or the oxygen environment. Then we can get the gas, tar, and the charcoal from the pyrolysis. So it also called the charcoal making machine. And this is some brief introduction about this equipment and what kind of products that we can get and what materials we can use to get to have this combination business. Well, this is shown here. The raw material you can see like the coconut shell, the palm shell, or the sawdust, bamboo, the corn cob, rice husk, straw, or the wood. All this kind of biomass can all use this carbonization machine. And what kind of products we can get? Charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, and the waste gas. Here are some applications of different raw materials. You can have a look. If you have this kind of biomass and you want to get an analysis about your different products and different like the products of the occupied, then you can type your requirements to the common place, and our sales manager can contact with you immediately and tell you some more information, more detail about your business and the market in your regions. First, like the charcoal, we can use it as smelting. You can use it as fuel. We can burn it. Has a high heating energy, or it can use as a purifying material, like to clean the bad smell in the room, or like this kind of places. Or it is also a fertilizer. We can use at the agricultural the area. And then it's also an installation material. This is a coal tar we can use, one of the main products that we can get. And the wood vinegar, this is the places that we can use the soil improvement and the deodorize, or like the fertilizer. It's also the fertilizer, or it also additive. Also an additive like in other kind of products. Or this is also we can help to the food preservation. This is the wood vinegar that we can use. And the tar, well, as the tar, we can use that as a food, and also the material of the waterproof and the raw material of the carbon black. Well, these are some of the applications of the raw materials that we can get, because the material that is different, so the products is kind of different. So you can type your raw materials you want to have this business, and our sales manager can give you analysis.
有买家进入直
Just
播间了。
depends on your requirements. And then here are some waste gas that after the carbonization. So the gas that we can use it directly, it can return to the reactor, return to the furnace or the dry machine, and used as a heating energy to heat the furnace, give the heating, have the combustion system. And here you can see this is the 3D layout of the products. It's have the beginning from here, and this is the last section. Here is the purification system. What is our machine used for? Well, the raw material that we can get is this kind of the biomass. Well, by charring this kind of biomass, that we can not only efficiently reduce the pollution of the waste in the environment, like we can't just throw it randomly, or we can't just burn it, may have some policy. Then it can also just the first one, we can have helped the environment, and there are also we can turn it into the valuable resource, like just the products that we can get. Well, the organic components in the biomass undergo complex chemical reactions is at a high temperature to reduce the products such as the charcoal, the tar, and the gas. And among them, like the charcoal products, have a wide range of the application prospect in many fields, such as the flue, the soil conditioner, or the water treatment absorbent, like this place, due to their good combustion and absorption priorities. Well, this is some brief introduction about our equipment, and welcome our new friends and old friends come to our live show. If you have any questions, you can just contact in the comment place,
有买家进入
or
直播
you
间
can
了。
leave your WhatsApp, leave your email in the comment place, and our sales manager can contact with you immediately and give you more information, like you want the more data or the analysis about the market, or some other information you want the layout, or you want a video or picture of our clients, the machine that we built. You can also all contact with our sales manager. Well, if you have the WeChat, it's very convenient to communicate, or if you have the WhatsApp, email, you can all contact with us. We are the Chinese company. Well, our factory is located in Henan province in China. So it's very convenient to come here by the train or high-speed train. You can come to our company first, and then our sales manager will, and just our clients will go by car to the factory that is more than 40,000 square meters, a large factory which has many components. The machine that is different products, different size, different raw materials that you can have a look. Well, let's back to the carbonization system. Well, the process of the carbonization mainly contains to 3 steps. The first one, the pre-treatment, second one, the carbonization system, and the third one, the post-treatment. Well, the first, the pre-treatment stage is mainly to remove the impurities in the raw material and adjust the moisture content in order to improve the quality and the efficiency that's during our products. Well, the moisture we suggest that is below 15%. This is the moisture we need to ensure it and to get a high efficiency. Well, in the carbonization stage, the pre-treatment raw material will be placed in the carbonization furnace to carry out the pyrolysis reaction at a high temperature without oxygen or under low oxygen environment. Then we can get the products. The post-treatment stage is to separate, purify, and to process the char products in order to obtain the products, the carbon products, to meet to the requirements. Well, this is also some brief introduction, and let's come back to the layout. It's begin from here, the screw company to feed the environment. Well, this is our products is a continuous machine, so it runs while feeding it. It all works continuously and can work many days. Don't need to stop the reactor and to feed the raw materials and to have the carbonization separately. This is the first. And then the screw conveyor, or we can use the belt conveyor, which have the divider on it, many dividers to feed the raw materials in the dry machine. Or if you use the screw conveyor, it is a screw to put the raw materials in it. And also you can use the forklift to feed it into a hopper, then to feed it into the dryer. This is the feeding step. And then we can put it into the dryer machine. That is all a sealed environment. We will have an air shutter. It is act as an airtight sealed to isolate the gas inside the equipment and to prevent them to coming out. This is some design. And then this is the two dryer machine. Well, how many devices that you have will depend on your capacity. And if you want to know the configurations, you can contact with our sales manager, and we can have you a program about just depend on your requirements, give you the suggestions of different stage of the whole line. Well, the dryer, we use the airflow. We're drying with the airflow. The air will blowing to the material inwards. And the temperature is about 30 degrees in this furnace to dry the water in it and to lower the moisture to 15 to 20%. This is a temperature of 30 degrees, and the temperature that the gas coming out is about 100 and 200 degrees. This is some brief introduction. And the dryer, the dry process, well, in it is the spiral plate in it. The first is to just go the raw material inside in the furnace, and then some tape boards will turn the raw material so that the raw material in the hot air will come into the fluid contact with each other. Well, because some of the temperature have a high moisture, and then they will clump with each other. So this is the design to break up the raw materials and to have an evenly touch with the hot wind and just lower the moisture. And then just the two dryer is inclined. The design is inclined, so to we can transport the raw materials forward. The angle of the inclined is 30 degrees to 50 degrees. Okay, then we can get the raw material that lower than 15% of the moisture to just you can have if you have the raw material is 45%, then we can just lower down the water resistant to 20%, and then the raw material will go to the carbonization equipment. This is the carbonization system. We can also call the reactor. This is to have the pyrolysis design. Then we can get it at a high energy, a high temperature that's nearly 60 degrees to 80 degrees, and it's antioxidant environment then to have the pyrolysis. Okay, let's enlarge this video, this layout. Well, the raw material of the reactor is different between the drying machine. While we use the stainless steel or use the Q345R material. And then in it is a spare plate, also have a spare plate to put the raw materials forward. And the different design, while the carbonization system had a strict environment, we need to put it in a sealed environment. While the inlet and here and inlet here and the outlet here is also the sealed design, because the carbonization cannot just contact with the oxygen, otherwise it may catch fire. So we need to get the sealed environment. And the furnace heating use the hot air furnace heating system here. That doesn't show in this picture. We use the hot air, or we can use the burner. Here is a burner. Well, this is an old design. Well, our new design, our new technique is using the hot air furnace, which it can just heat the raw material, heat the reactor more evenly. So by using this hot air furnace, and the equipment use indirect heating. Here is the chamber, the heating chamber below the reactor, and the hot winds will heat the air in it. Then the hot air will heat the reactor inside of it, then to heat the raw materials. Here is some information, and the chamber is 60 to 80 degrees. The temperature of the front end of the furnace chamber is higher than the back end. And here have just a section in the back is empty. Well, it is in order to let the raw materials out, let it to cool down, and then to go to the next section. Then here are the condensers. We will use the slagging section. We will use the slagging winch with a condensing cover. This is a slagging system here. By using 3 or 4 slagging winch, then the products that we can get can lower to a common temperature, and it can be backpacked in a safe environment. Here is the slagging winch, and then the gas that we get, the gas from the carbonization furnace, will be cooled from the rear outlet. Here, from the cooled, and it will come to the cyclone dust collector. The first is to purify it, and then to cool down lower the temperature. Then it will pass through the hot wind furnace for the combustion and for the heating. Then it can just save the energy of the heating system. Here is the whole line, and then we also get the cooling system. And the purification system, it will just contact with the dryer. The smoke that we have, it will first come to the cooling tower. The first one is to lower the temperature, and then it will come to the precipitator, the electrostatic precipitator, to just absorb the dust in it. And then we will use the desulfurization tower to purify the bad smoke, some harmful particles in the gas, that it can reach to the different standards, can release in a safe environment. This is the whole line. The water pool that will absorb the dust in it. Okay, and here is the whole line of the production, the carbonization system. Well, if you have any questions, you can type in the comment place, or you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your information to us. Our sales manager can give you some answer, give you reach the requirements, because they are in contact with our clients, so they know many details of the equipment and the different market, different policies in different regions. So if you want to get this, you can contact with us. And then let's just give you some more information. This is the equipment structure. Here is the screw conveyor, or we can use the belt conveyor to transport it into the raw material. And this is a carbonizing dome. This is a furnace. Well, outside it is an installation cover. Fully installate the reactor inside of it. And the first effect is to protect the temperature, to save the energy of the heating. And the second is to prevent the smoke gas release from the combustion system. This is the furnace. And here is a spray tower and the pressure controller to have some safety device. Like we also have other safety device, the monitor of the temperature and the gas and the water seal or other to prevent the explosion and other like the prevent the fire. This is a whole line. And also, except the safety device, we also have some purification device to ensure our equipment is in a safe energy, can reach to different standards of the environmental friendly policies. Here are the technique program of it, some data, some information. Like it shows different input that we can have and the output we can get. That's some standards the raw material requires to reach to the water content and the sizes. And this is the capacity, the model of our machine. You can have a look. And if you have any questions, you can just leave your questions in the comment place. Like the capacity that we have the 1 ton per hour, 2 ton per hour, and 3 ton per hour. Or you can, if you have the unique requirements, you can talk with our engineer. We can design for you, give you the configuration program. The input we can get the coconut shell, a plum shell, the sawdust, bamboo, or other kind of products. They are all the biomass that we can get the charcoal, tar, and the waste gas. The feeding type is the continuous one. We also have the batch type for different waste things. If you want a more cheaper one, we can have a batch type. It may feed, and the carbonization is in a different step. Or the continuous one, we can just feed at the same time. We can have the carbonization progress. It have a high efficiency and have a high capacity. And the heating method is indirect heating because we have a chamber just below the reactor. The heating chamber, the burner or the hot wind will heat the air inside. Then air will have the heat to then go heating the reactor. Not to just burn the reactor, because we need to use the reactor for such a long time. If we use the direct heating, it may have just lower the service life of the furnace. And the heating flue, we can use the flue oil or the natural gas or the tail gas. Because we have this gas, it's one of the products. You can see here, this is one of the products. And the gas, it can return to a purification system and go back to the dryer or the carbonization furnace to get the heat to be a heating energy. And this is the land requirements. Well, because you have different raw materials and different capacity. So this is just for reference. if you want to get this some detailed data, or you want to get the land, the picture, the layout, you can contact with our engineer. Here are the workers required. Just we'll only need 1 or 2 workers because it's all work automatically, and you can choose to have a PLC system. Well, it can work more automatically and more safe. You can have a monitor of different device of this temperature and the pressure, and to control it just by 1 or 2 worker. This is the project cases, or the continuous one. And well, just our company, our equipment is just built in China's factory, just nearby our company. We have our own factory. We are the manufacturer. So you can also come to our factory to visit more information. There are many prototypes. And also you can come to our client's factory, their workshop, to get more information that our equipment work well, about the service life and the working efficiency. Now nearly more than 120 countries have our clients. So almost all the continents have our equipment. You can talk with our sales manager directly, and they will tell you if they have our equipment nearby your region, and will have you can just go to their workshop and have a visit here. Okay, and this you can see this is equipment in China. This is in Brazil, a continuous one for 3 tons per hour. And here it is the carbonization machine in China, in Chongqing city. You can also visit. Here is Nigeria's client's workshop. Well, we have our subsidiaries in Nigeria. So it's very convenient if you want to have equipment in Africa. In Nigeria nowadays, we will build a factory, a manufacturing factory there. So it will be more convenient if the country is built. And here are some feedback from our customers. Next, when you bought our equipment, our sales manager will contact with you, and if you have any questions, they will contact with our engineer and to solve this problem. And we need the feedback like, does it work well? Is there any problem or any experience that you can share with other clients? Here is a profile of our company. And today's live show, the company is belong to the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology. Well, we are a subsidiary company of the Henan Doing. Just the logo here is the Doing Rope. Henan is a province name, and the name of our company is Doing. And then you can see here, we are a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, integrating technology design, research and development, machine production, sales and after-sales service in one. If you contact with us, we will give you the program, the analysis, and the layout by our engineer and sales manager. And after the equipment is built, about the installation service and the training service and after-sales service is also served by our company. And then we will rely on excellent R&D strengths and the innovation spirit. Our company has won up to 23 new patents. We have several patents from in our company by our engineer, and invention patents. So, and our company is honored as a National High Technology Enterprise Award by the Municipal Science and Technology Commission. This is a factory's picture. Here too is the factory, and this is a company's picture. The Twin factory is located in the industrial park Jiaozuo, one of the city in Henan province, next to Zhengzhou, the capital of Henan province. Our company is in the capital of Henan province, and this covered area now the daily renew is 40,000 square meters. It displays several sets of equipment prototypes, so customers are welcome to visit and to test the machine with the raw materials. Well, just if you have this kind of raw materials and you want to know the products you can get and how many products, then you can send your raw material, or you can carry your material by yourself to our factory. We can have a free test for you, give you the analysis by our own products, our own prototypes, give you an experiment, and then our sales manager will give you an analysis that is it worth to have the business according to your material and what kind of equipment that is better for you to choose. We will give you this program. Here is a picture of our factory, expand a new factory. This is now, we have 3 workshops of our factory, and this is the inside of the first factory. To build the furnace, build the reactor, the carbonization reactor. And here is also the factory area. This is a part placement area to store the spare part, or like the tube, the other just the device. And then here are some other products that we have. Like we are a waste things, like solid waste and hazardous waste recycling equipment. We are the manufacturer that to build this kind of equipment. So like other kind of e-waste, the copper wire machine, or like the PCB board, aluminium, plastic, or the radiator, the lithium battery, or the solar panels. We also have different kinds of machine that we can recycle the metal, other powder, particles, plastic, glass, or some other particles, some other products. And this is the service that we have. We have the pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service. About the pre-sale service, that you can visit the production workshop of the factory, or you can just we can just talk in the telephone and give you some more information. And the one-to-one device configuration scheme, this is served by our engineer and our service life, because our different clients will have different requirements. The raw material is different, the water resist is different, or other the components is different. So we will give you different the program, different configurations, and different design of the reactor and other device. And then the plan to the equipment placement site is just serviced by our engineer. And the on-sale service, to check the production of the machine, you can come to our factory or just contact with our sales manager. And to communicate the equipment manufacturing progress, this is on-sale service. After the machine is built, about the after-sale service, you have 1 year of warranty. And about the installation and the transport, we have our corporate company to help you to transport it into your workshop, and our engineer will come to your plant to help you to install and help you to train the workers how to run the equipment and how to get a high efficiency. Here is the several service that we have. Some order we get. So here is the all information of the carbonization machine, or we can call charcoal making machine. If you have any questions, you can just comment in the comment place. Or you can, in the comment place, we also have our email, our WhatsApp, telephone, and WeChat. You can add us directly and share you more information. And here you can see this is a 3D video that is by our engineer. You can see there is more clear to know how to get the material, the charcoal, the tar, and the gas from it, and how to use it. The first is a feeding system. You can use it by the forklift, put it into the hopper, or we can use here is a belt conveyor to feed the raw material in the silo. And this is the drying machine. You can see this is a drying machine. It's used the airflow to blow the raw material inside of it. You can see here at the front of the dryer is the spiral plates here to make the raw material go inside the furnace. And then here inside the dryer, there are many tips, birds, to turn the raw material so that the raw material it will contact with the hot air more evenly, and to contact with each other to get the water to evaporate. And because some material have a high humidity, then it will clump with each other. So we will use this to break it up. This is the design of the drying machine. And then we will use also a belt conveyor to put the products, the biomass, into the carbonization furnace. This is the pyrolysis plant. Outside is the installation cover, and inside is the reactor. The furnace heating uses the hot air furnace here. The equipment used indirectly heating. The degree is the furnace temperature is 60 to 80 degree. You can see the temperature in the front of it is much more higher than the back of it, and the section here is a section that is not an installation cover. Well, it's empty. Don't have the brick, don't have the screw. This is empty, and it's in order to cool down the temperature of the raw material. And it will use a slagging winch to slag the charcoal from the outlet. It is a condensate cover outside to lower the temperature. Then we can just be backpack in a safe environment. And you can see here is a hot gas recovery system. Here, well, the hot air will extract by an extractor fan to process to a cyclone dust collector, and it will rotate it into the dryer. It can save the energy by the hot wind to recover it. And then this is the bad smoke. We will use the purification system. This is a spraying tower. There are several tubes inside to just spiral the material, spiral the gas. And this is also a purification system, the desulfurization system. By spiral and to just separate the gas, then it can release at a standard of different regions. Well, we have different program for you about the purification system and different configurations for you in different sections, because you have different raw materials and different capacity, different requirements of the land. So our engineer will give you the configurations and the plan for your raw material and for your business. So you can have a look about this 3D video. It's more clear to understand about the whole process. If you have any questions, you can just contact in a common place, or you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your email to us. Our sales manager will contact with you immediately, or you can just add us directly to get more information. Okay, and welcome our new friends. We are the manufacturer of the carbonization system, carbonization machine. Any questions you have, you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your email to us. Our sales manager will contact with you. And about the process of the carbonization system, it consists of the 3-step, the pre-treatment, carbonization, and the post-treatment, the 3-step. So this is the first one, the pre-treatment stage. It's mainly to remove the impurities and to just hide the quality of the raw material. And the raw material, it will adjust the moisture content and to remove some other material contents like the brick, the rock. So it is in order to improve the efficiency and the quality of the raw material. And then is the second stage, the carbonization system. Here it shows is we will get the high temperature to treat the raw material and get the carbon products, the charcoal or other kind of products. This is the raw materials that we can get. Like they are all biomass, the coconut shell, plum shell, the sawdust, bamboo, corn cob, a rice husk, straw, wood, or other. If you wonder if your raw material can use the carbonization machine, you can all ask our engineer. If we don't have this kind of clients, then our engineer can give you analysis, give you some tests that give you the answer that if your raw material can have these products. And the products and the applications that have by our carbonization system. The first, we can get the charcoal that it can use as smelting. It is a fuel, or it can be a purified material, a fertilizer, or installation material. And then wood vinegar, it also can use in many places. You can have a look. And the tar is also the flue, or it can be raw material of the waterproof, or a material of the carbon black. The same gas, or the waste gas, or we can call it tail gas. It is the flue, the heating reactor itself. Just we can purify it and to just remove the bad smell, like the bad particles, the hydrogen sulfide or other things in it. Then it can return to the reactor and by heating energy to save our energy. Or if you don't want this waste gas, we can have a burning chamber to burn it directly. It also can just reach to your different requirements. Then this is the equipment structure, the feeding system, carbonization drum, and the pyrolysis furnace. A spring tower is a purification system, and this is some safety device. They are all different device. It will depend on your requirements, depends on your prices you want, and depends on the capacity you have. Here is some information, some brief information of the chamber, like the input, the output, the material required, and the model, the capacity. You can have a look. Any questions you have, you can just ask in the comment place. We are a continuous one. The feeding system is a continuous one, and it can the heating method is indirect heating to prolong the service life of the raw material. And here are some land required just for reference, because we can have different program for you by our engineer. The workers required is much more labor saving. We can use a PLC system. Here are some project case in different countries. Well, in China, each province have this equipment, and abroad, more than 120 countries have our clients, have our equipment are running very well. So you can also come to our own factory or come to our client's workshop to visit the solution of the this kind of business. And here are some feedback about our different countries' clients. This is the profile. We are manufacturer in China. The picture of our company and the picture of our factory. So about our company, we have more than 200 employees. And the factory is more than 40,000 square meters. So here some information and the products that we have. This is the factory display. We have 3 workshops for different plant, different equipments. Like here is the reactor to build the reactor, and here is the storage. This is all the products that we can have. If you are interested in this business, you're welcome to contact with us. We are the Doing Group. Here are the service that we can give for you. The pre-sale service, on-sale service, and the after-sale service. And welcome our new friends. We are the Doing Group. If you want to get more information about the carbonization system, you can have a wait and look at this video. We will give you more information. If you have any questions, you can also ask in the comment place. Our sales manager can give you more analysis. So here are some honor we can get, or we get. Okay, and this is all the information about today's live show. We will also have a live show to introduce different products every week. You can follow our account, and we will have different video for you to share some information of our company, share some information of our factory and this business, give you some analysis, some other information. Or if you want to get the quotation, the price list, you can all contact with us directly. We can have we need to know your requirements, know your material, know your capacity, and then our sales manager can give the quotation and give you the device list for you. So this is all we have today. Then today we share about the carbonization system, tell you about the raw materials and what kind of products we can get, then what is the process of our equipment. And if you have just our interest, you can contact with us. So this is today's live show. Thank you for your watching today, and welcome to Contact. We are the Doing Rope. So thank you for your watching today, and goodbye.